Hey tubes. So this is my 1974 Ramcharger slash 1974 trailduster. I've gotten a video on my channel a long time ago, probably 5+6, maybe 6 years ago, of this truck being out in the open and saying that I was going to be restoring it. And this is an early production. This is where you got your half doors. So this would be June 10th, 1974 or older. And this truck, I've had it for a very long time now. Very long time. Probably 20 plus years. And I don't have a driveline for it. It never came with a driveline. I bought it in pieces out of Austin, Texas. So there's really no rust in it. The only rust that was in it was this front core support from here over was rotted, so I took a 93 and welded it in, core support that is, and from here over you can see that there's a couple perforations here. The motor, or excuse me, not the motor, the axles are Dana 60 out of a 93 Cummins. So it's got really, really weird gears in it, really low gears. And then the rear is a Dana 70 single axle, or single wheel, I should say. It sits on a 4-inch lift kit. It's kind of hard to tell because the Power Wagon sits on 40s with a 12-inch lift kit and stands 9 feet tall to the top of the exhaust pipes. But the Ramcharger, like I said, sits on a 4-inch lift kit. I've had it sitting in here. It's moved around in the garage many a times from different positions, and you can see it in different videos sitting in the background. This is going to be my winter project. I'm going to drag it out of here, and this is what I'm going to be working on this year. But I don't want just something that's kind of a pain in the ass to drive. The Jeep over here, I love it, but it's a pain in the ass to drive. It's anemic. It's just low on power. It's just not fun. So I've got this. I've got all the parts for it, or 99% of the parts that I need for it. Up on shelves and inside of it, and you can see the ass end of it squatting because there's so much metal in the back of it. But the motor, I want to go show you what my plans are for it. So hold on a second here. Let me get you over there. So I have this. This is a 2006 Dodge Ram with the 5.7 Hemi in it, 4-wheel drive. My thinking is that I'm going to put this motor and transmission in that trailduster. I was originally thinking of putting a second gen driveline in. I ended up giving my second gen driveline to one of my friends that was needed it for Colorado project that he's working on in V8 Colorado. So he wanted to switch it over to a live axle, and so yeah. But my thinking is that I think I'm going to go with this for my driveline. Keep the axles I've got, and then use this truck. So I bought this truck for a donor motor for my red Dodge Ram that I drive, a 2008. But this is a Hemi that's a non-Hemi motor, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like doing the swap. So like I said in my previous video, I've just been burned out. I really haven't had any desires or wants to do any vehicle builds or anything. So I'm kind of tired of seeing this thing just laying around, and I want to get rid of it. It's rotted out beyond rotted, but the driveline is very good in it. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna put the motor, transmission. Can't use a transfer case out of it because the transfer case will be on the wrong side, but can use everything else, and I can put it into the trail duster. Speaking of trail dusters, or Ramchargers I should say, here's a 19, gosh, what is this now, 79? I think it's a 79 trail duster Ramcharger that I bought just as a reference because mine was taken apart and this was pretty close to being completely together. I have very mixed feelings about fixing this one up. Just kind of make it a little bit more of a rat rod type of, doesn't need to be perfect, but the drive line on it would be, super stellar. So my thinking has even occurred that maybe I would just take this entire body and put it onto this truck. But I don't know if I'll get to that or if I have the desire to do that. So I guess my thinking is going to be that I'm going to pull the motor out of this and I'm going to use that for the trail duster. That way it's a modern motor. It's got modern horsepower to it. Yeah, so that's going to be my winter project. Sorry for the rambling here, but I'm not really big into YouTube anymore. I like watching the videos from YouTube, but producing them, I just don't really have the desire to it anymore. But who knows? Maybe I'll get a second wind on it. But yeah, so that's where this is all going. Oh, and if you're wondering, that truck right back there is a 2005 Ram 2500 with the 5.7 Hemi, and that is going to be, the intentions of me buying that was going to be actually for a complete body swap onto the or frame swap underneath the 70 Power Wagon. So it'd be a modern drive line and everything like that. So we'll see. The wheelbase is a little bit off on it, but we'll figure it out. So alrighty guys, and don't mind all my shit laying around here. We're in the middle of rebuilding a shed here that we took all the stuff out of and took all the plywood off of it and whatnot. So until later, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.